Good luck.
I was walking up the street with my little red transistor radio, and that's the first time I actually heard him on one of the whole band.
In case.
Uh-oh.
Just in case. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Chris, I got magic candles. I got everything.
Well, I mean, something to sit on. I sit on that. Now I'm stuck here. Hold on to your cabinet. Hold on to it.
The light's wonderful right now.
We're going to put this next to George's star. We're going to put some messages next to all the stars. And I just want to say, you know, this is really special. Dennis Garling, right here, that's polishing the stars. He had his 60th birthday yesterday. He's coming here.
Jerry, hold it up to me. Hold that up to me.
Hold it up.
Right up here, right here. For me.
Where?
Face me. Face me.
Okay.
There we go. Right here. There we go. Good. One more. Great. Thank you.
Jerry, can I get a shot of you real low with the
Yeah, sure. Can I just tape it down here and then you'll have it?
Yeah, just get real close and look at that and try to get a shot of you.
Okay,
Here we go.
And Dennis.
Look at Dennis.
Listen, guys, I want to give you the press release so you know how to spell Dennis Garling's name, my name. How's that?
Here it comes. Beautiful.
Okay. Let me get this down here.
That cake is beautiful, though. It's just like the billboard around the corner. Except they got the 50th over there. Very nice.
Oh, I love these magic candles. I love them. Whoever invented magic candles should get the Nobel Peace Prize. Chris Carter will be here soon. Woo! That's right, I know. Our official cake cutter. He's driving up as we speak. Just finished this show. It was a great show. Anybody hear it on Breakfast with the Beatles today? KLOS Radio. Fantastic. When we begin, I'm going to have the honor of, I can't even believe it, after all the wonderful people Ed Sullivan introduced over the years, that I'm going to have the honor of introducing Ed Sullivan tonight. Wow! That's going to be something. And then Mr. Ed Sullivan, courtesy of our dear, dear friend Michael Sherman, who's all over the country with Beatles tribute bands as Ed Sullivan, will have the honor of introducing our special guest performer, Tim Piper. Yeah. Before we begin, Tuesday, February 25th, George Harrison's birthday. And we're going to be right here with another cake, remembering George. 6 p.m. Tuesday, February 25th. Where are you going to be? Here. Where are you going to be? Right here. Right. Perfect. Tell all your friends. And so it is. As far as the stars being polished, I want you to sing right now the most heartfelt happy birthday to Dennis Garling. Dennis Garling has come down here from the 805 area code every time we have an event with his workers to polish and clean the stars, and he has 4 stars to do today. Wait till they dry before we decorate the stars. You know, let's not walk on him inadvertently. Let Dennis do it. But Dennis turned 60 yesterday. Think of it. He looks so young. How many people heard this through the Beatles Hollywood 50 Facebook page? want to thank one of the greatest Beatles fans, Sal Gomez, for setting that up. Because I am so technologically deficient, I barely know how to click the right button to send an email. So I got to get into the social media age, but if it wasn't for Sal, this wouldn't be such a... Thank you, Sal Gomez. I was so impressed with her and her charisma and her beauty and her talent. A real Beatles fan. She is a wonderful opera singer, soprano. Please welcome to the Capitol Records stage right here on this Beatles Hollywood 50 special event, Shayne Dalva.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the girl I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why he had to go, I don't know. He wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why he had to go, I don't know. He wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
This is an exciting time for me because when I had a most wonderful phone conversation a couple days ago with Michael Sherman, we became like good buddies. And for me, I always wanted to be buddies with Ed Sullivan. And it's a wish come true. I swear it. I can't even believe it. So please welcome to our Capitol Records sidewalk stage right here, our really big stage, the wonderful, the great, Mr. Ed Sullivan!
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me ask you a question. Are there any Beatles fans here this afternoon? Any Beatles fans here? Before we forget, we want to say a very, very special thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Capital for having us here at their record store. As you know, like Jerry just said. One more time, if you will, please, a really big round of applause for a really fantastic young man who was very, very responsible for this afternoon, Jerry Rubin, our peace activist, Jerry Rubin. Jerry is the only person here in the city of Los Angeles that does not drive a car. I don't know how he got here, but that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. He lives in Santa Monica. Santa Monica. As you know, we are here celebrating the 50th anniversary of when the Beatles appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show. How many of you are old enough to remember the Ed Sullivan Show? How many of you are not old enough and you don't remember the Ed Sullivan Show? How many of you are old enough to remember but you don't want to admit it? And who knows where you were in 1964? You were not even born. You were not even born. You were born many years before 1964. Mr. and Mrs. Nikon over there. Anyway, it was February 9th, 1964 that the Beatles appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show. And all we are here this afternoon to pay tribute to the original four Beatles. I asked Jerry Rubin if he'd ever actually seen the Beatles in person, and he said no, but he did see some termites in the basement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, but you, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, children of all ages, and all you youngsters, I'm going to ask you a trivia question. And I want to see the first person to call out with the correct answer. All right, come up here and I have a prize to give to you. What was the original name of the Ed Sullivan Show? Ed Sullivan Show. Hey. Next time you come to a Beatles tribute,
Thank your lucky stars.
shake. Thank your lucky stars.
Toast to the town.
I know you would know that. Did anyone hear what Tim said? You didn't hear it. Anyone else know the answer? What is the correct answer? For the first 5 years of the Ed Sullivan Show, oh, somebody probably told her because she's much too young. What was the original name of the Ed Sullivan Show? Toast to the Town. I think I heard over there. Come up here. The little girl, she answered. She had the correct answer. The little girl had the correct answer. It's amazing. How about a really big round of applause for this little girl with all the Beatles, look at all the Beatles pins that she has on her. Wait a minute, Red Hot Chili Peppers, get the hell out. I saw them at a halftime show on the Super Bowl. They were tight like them, all those tattoos and all that. The Beatles never had tattoos like Justin Bieber. All right, and you're going to represent, what is your name, dear? What is your name?
Kathy? Catherine?
Kathy or Catherine, make up your mind. And what is this young lady's name?
Sage.
Stace?
Sage.
Sage. Sage. S-A-G-E? Like sage. All right, the correct answer, the original name of the Ed Sullivan Show for the first 5 years was? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. What was the original name of the Ed?
Toast of the town.
Toast of the Town. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's hear a read of round of applause. And your prize here, the original name of the Ed Sullivan Show was Toast to the Town. And here you go, young lady. You won yourself a brand new 2014 slice of toast. And it's good because I just toasted before I came here this afternoon. Congratulations. A nice really big round of applause for Catherine and Sage. Kathy, Catherine, and Sage. Did you know that just about every professional comedian and professional impressionist at one time or another started out his career by doing an impersonation of Ed Sullivan? However, this afternoon I'm going to end my career by doing an impersonation of Ed Sullivan. Does anybody know how Ed Sullivan got his big break in show business? How did Ed Sullivan get discovered? Ed Sullivan got discovered while appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show. How about that? Later, when Chris Carter comes, we're going to have an Ed Sullivan contest. But in the meantime, I'm going to ask you, the Beatles fans, to pay your tribute to the Beatles fans of yesteryear. From 1964 on the Ed Sullivan Show, when they would yell and scream and shout and holler, "We love you, Beatles. We love you, John. We love you, Paul. We love you, George. We love you, Ring." Everybody now say, and yell and scream and shout and get up and shout and yell and scream, especially this young lady. Nice Jewish girl from New York. Everyone yell and scream and shout, "We love you, Beatles. We love you, John. We love you, Paul. We love you, George. We love you, Ringo." And speaking of John Lennon, we have one of the very best, one of the very, 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 very best John Lennon tribute artists in the entire country. He just got back from actually Cancun, Mexico. He has traveled all over the world and all over the country. This is his first time here in the city. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the all-time best, and he's a very nice young man too. John Lennon tribute. He's going to sing his own original song, "The Shot Heard Around the World." Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Piper as John Lennon.
All right. Let me know when we're ready. That's all. Yep. Here we go, folk. By the way, Chris Carter played this to close the show. Rodney Bingerheimer is playing it tonight on K-Rock. And Little Steven just played it on Sirius Radio. So here we go. Whenever we hear the count. Here we go.
50 years and counting, though it seems like yesterday. Sunday night, in black and white, we heard the angels play. The shout heard round the world, the likes of which we've never known before. For the first time in forever, there was magic in the air. How we knew that love was everywhere. Camelot had fallen, the king was on the ground. The nation lay in mourning, waiting for the sound. Then came the shot. Change the world somehow. It was the shot heard round the world, the likes of which we've never known before. For the first time in forever, there was magic in the air. Now we knew that love was every shot heard round the world, the likes of which we've never known before. It was the shot heard round the world, the shot heard round the world.
Big hand for Sandy. My brother Greg. Tony Putnam, John Butler, and Joel Cullen, our manager. Thank you.
Let me see that driver's license. Now, if you have a picture of Abraham Lincoln in your wallet, I have $50 for you.
Let's make a deal. There's the directions. Straight.
Here you go. Here you go.
Every day you will be happy, I know. Now I know that you won't leave me no more. It won't be long, yeah, yeah, yeah. It won't be long, yeah, yeah, yeah. It won't be long, yeah, till I belong to you. I wanna hold your hand, and when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my
I get high.
I get high, I get high,
No, Bob.
yeah, you got that something. I think you'll understand when I feel that something. I wanna hold your hand. 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 'Cause I've been in love before, and I found that love was in what? Just holding hands.
Sing your hearts out.
If I give my heart to you, I must be sure from the very start that you would love me more than her. If I trust in you, oh please don't run and hide if I love you too. Oh please don't let my pride like her, 'cause I couldn't stand the pain, and I would be sad if all you love was in vain.
Sing it, Steve.
So I hope you see that I would love to love you, and that she will cry when she learns we are true.
If what?
If I fell in love with you,
Like angels.
All right, that was Tim Piper and his brother Greg, and also what's his name and what's his name? You know, Ed Sullivan used to always get his introductions mixed up. Ed Sullivan. Hello, Louise. As you know, if you remember the Ed Sullivan Show, for those of you who are old enough to remember, Ed Sullivan used to always introduce famous celebrities in the audience, famous sports figures, movie stars, television stars. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce some famous people in the audience. However, there aren't any. Well, there is Sakamoto, right over here, a famous Japanese sumo wrestler, right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here, a famous Japanese, lost 200 pounds over here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting for Chris Carter. As soon as Chris comes, we're going to start our Ed Sullivan contest. And remember, Chris, you know, listen to Chris Carter, 95.5 on your FM radio dial, KLOS. Every Sunday morning from 9 a.m. to 12 o'clock noon, breakfast with the Beatles. We have two very talented young men here going to come on next. And And they came all the way from Pakistan just for this morning. Actually, they were from Pakistan, but they didn't come all the way from Pakistan just for this morning. And they're going to sing one or two songs of the Beatles songs. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice hand for these. Are you brothers or your sisters?
We are soul brothers.
We are soul brothers. Did you hear what they said? You've been living here in the United States for 50 years. Drop the accent. We are soul brothers. We are all the way from Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a really big round of applause for TM. That's the name of the two of them. TM.
Now we're going to do a song. Please help us sing at the end, okay? Great. See if you recognize this one. Is there anybody gonna listen to my story? All about a girl who came to stay. She's the kind of girl you want so much it makes you sorry. Still you don't regret a single day. When I think of all the times I tried so hard to leave her, she would turn to me and start to cry. And she promises the earth to me, and I believe her. After all this time, I don't know why. She's the kind of girl who puts you down where friends said that you feel a fool. When you say she's looking good, she acts as if it's understood. She's cool. Was she told when she was young that pain would lead to pleasure? Did she understand it when they said that a man must break his back to earn his day of pleasure? But she still believes him when he's dead. Come on, everybody, let's sing it. Was she told when she was young that pain would lead to pleasure? Did she understand it when they said that a man must break his back to earn his day of pleasure? But she still believes him when he's dead. Let me hear you the signs. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, John. Thank you, James. All right, thank you, everybody. Give me the photographs.
One more time, keep the applause going for TM. Beatles from Pakistan. And did you notice our bass player, Paul McCartney, of course, was our left-handed bass player with a left-handed guitar. But this young man is playing the old-fashioned stand-up bass, right-handed. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of you are wearing Beatles t-shirts, Beatles shirts out there, but there's one young lady over there wearing a musical hat with musical notes on it. The only one here wearing musical notes on a hat. How about that? Louise. Well, round of applause for Louise, a friend of mine. Came all the way from Hollywood. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like the gentleman I was just talking about before, he's on every Sunday morning breakfast with the Beatles on 95.5 KLOS FM, radio broadcasting from the Kobe Steakhouse in Seal Beach, California. And he is here to cut the cake of the 50-year anniversary of the Beatles, Chris Carter, here in person.
Thank you, Ed. Mr. Sullivan to me. How many people are having cake? Raise your hand. You gotta get them all out. Okay. We're also having pizza today. Thanks for coming down on this big anniversary. 50 years. How many people actually watched the Ed Sullivan Show that night? Don't lie. You watched it.
Yes.
How many people started a band or became a musician because of the Beatles? All right, come on. I want to hear everybody sing. Well, it was amazing. It was an amazing time for America, right? We were kind of in the doldrums, you know, after the loss of our president. No one expected that would happen, but Christmas 1963, while everybody was home on their vacations, I Want to Hold Your Hand came out, and it just kind of turned the whole country around. And Meet the Beatles came out, and then the Ed Sullivan Show. And America really has never been the same since then. There became, you know, the teenagers and the adults. There was always, you know, that was always the case, even with Elvis and stuff, but it was just more amplified with the Beatles. And that's why we're all here today. And America never forgot the Beatles. And I think, I just did an interview a couple of days ago. They said, do you think the Beatles will still be thought of 50 years from now? Yeah. And I said, absolutely. Why wouldn't they? And tonight at 8 o'clock, CBS, everybody's going to be watching, right? It should be great. Listen, enjoy the day. We've got some good entertainment coming your way. Hopefully some pizza from our good friend around the corner, the Village Pizzeria. And all I want you is to give a piece a chance. I gotta give them honor. Okay? Enjoy the cake. Love you. Thanks for coming out today.
Sunday night, and we were the first ones probably 14 years ago to play here in front of Capitol Records, commemorating it at the time. Unfortunately, it was the anniversary of John's death. But Morley and I, we just returned from Cancun, Mexico. We were with Morris Juber, who played with Paul McCartney in Wings, Danny Sywell, the original drummer for Wings, and Pete Best, the original drummer for the Beatles. And we all gathered in Cancun, Mexico at the Hard Rock Cafe for a super Beatles weekend. And we were the featured performers on Thursday night?
Thursday night.
Now, Mr. Bartnoff here was also with a guy you might know named Chris Carter. Say something.
Yeah. Well, Chris Carter took me to see Tim play on Hollywood Boulevard. It was a show called One Night Only. It was such an amazing show, and somehow a year later I wound up being in this show. So,
and we tour the world now.
So tell me, 50 years ago, did we ever think that watching these four guys play at the Ed Sullivan show would be remembered like this?
Well, as you know, as the world knows, it was like 4 aliens descended upon Earth. Here's these guys with long hair for then, androgynous clothing, and basically saying you don't have to grow up and join the army. You know, you can pick up a guitar and spread the word, and the word was love. And here we are.
50 years later.
50 years later, 50 years and counting.
Right.
And we've got a song called The Shot Heard Around the World, which commemorates the anniversary of the Ed Sullivan Show, which has already been played on Chris Carter's Breakfast with the Beatles today.
And Little Steven's Underground Garage.
On Sirius Radio. And Rodney Bingenheimer will play it tonight on his first ever Beatles special. So we're here to sing that song. Great. Thank you.
I'm the third.
They all got. This is my brother Greg. He's a bass player, the group's musical director, and all-around rock and roll fanatic.
Beatles fan, number 1.
There you go.
Cool.